You know, the mushroom said to me once, apropos of all this, and I've tried to live by it, it said, for one human being to seek enlightenment from another is like a grain of sand on the beach to seek enlightenment from another. And, you know, for me that puts in perspective all this malarkey about lineages and secret orders and having to sweep up around the ashram for 15 years before they cut you any juice and all of that stuff. If, you know, a truth which you cannot understand is of no use to you. So don't tell yourself that the fact that you don't understand quantum physics is okay because these guys at MIT have it under control. Until you understand it, it's utterly useless to you. So people live by hearsay and rumor, and people delightedly spread rumors of the miraculous. And people say, whoa, did you see that thing on TV the other night where they had that Air Force colonel who claimed that he was there at Roswell when there's a buzz? And, well, to repeat this kind of stuff is the equivalent of taking home a newspaper with a headline that says, Alien Mom 9 gives birth to dead Christ. This is not something people of intellectual integrity involve themselves with. Isn't that a downer, that rap? It's so, and it's especially a downer when I get more specific than I have been here. Because, of course, it really becomes cogent when you tear into somebody by example. And the reigning cult of niceness precludes that I do too much of that, because my own ox might be gored. But I do urge you to disperse your money and attention with extreme miserliness when people start telling you they have the answers. There are no answers at this point. Part of growing up is to live without answers. You know, culture is a kind of con that works on you if you're smart till you're about 35 or 40 or 50. It takes longer for some people. But if you live long enough and you're paying attention, you will eventually notice that culture is a con. It just wants to pick your pocket and get your vote and make a fool out of you. And around age 35, 45, 55, people just say, screw it, who needs this? I'm not going. Or they become defenders of it because they somehow see into a wisdom that it contains that I have not perceived. I think really, part of, there is an idea around that sometime in your mid-20s you mature, and that then you are a fully mature human being. This is obviously not true. You're still a puppet of culture. The maturation process goes on into the 30s and 40s, and if you live that long, what you should end up being is an independent person, free of ideology, free of object fetishism, consumer fetishism, free of pathological attachments to other people, free of codependent relationships. I mean, these are all things which people in their 20s are just beginning to encounter as possibilities. And if you don't grow past these things, then you become these people who watch daytime TV and roam the malls and vacation in artificial paradises and, a lot of lottery, attention to lotteries and publishers' clearinghouse millions that are soon to arrive, and just a squirrely lifestyle, hardly above the level of a laboratory rat. And if consciousness expansion means anything, it means thinking your way out of these cultural cul-de-sacs and dilemmas. Don't buy anything. because very, very rarely is what you are being sold what it represents to be, nor worth what what's being asked for it. Yeah.